I would have a baby tomorrow. Tomorrow, when you're 56 years old and married to one of the richest men on the planet. Those 7 words aren't just a casual thought, they're a global headline. Over the last 72 hours, Lauren Sanchez has managed to do something even Jeff Bezos's rockets haven't quite mastered. She completely took over the internet's gravitational pull. A single soundbite from a New York Times profile has sent fans into a total state of confusion, forcing her own PR team to move at warp speed to clarify that there isn't actually a billionaire heir on the way. But as the dust settles on the is she or isn't she debate, we're left looking at a much more fascinating story, one about a woman who is navigating the bittersweet reality of an empty nest while simultaneously becoming the most powerful honorary chair in New York society. The factual breakdown of this baby tomorrow moment is as chaotic as a launch day at Blue Origin. On April 11th, a profile was released where Sanchez was asked about her love for motherhood. She didn't just say she enjoyed it. She leaned in with a level of enthusiasm that was almost jarring, repeating her desire to have a baby tomorrow multiple times. The reporter even noted a coy smile on her face during the delivery. The internet, as it does, immediately skipped the hypothetical part and went straight to pregnancy announcement. The buzz grew so loud that a spokesperson had to step in and explicitly tell the media that no, the 56-year-old pilot and journalist is not expecting. This all comes at a high-pressure moment for the couple, who were recently spotted in the Galapagos Islands ahead of their massive debut as co-chairs for the 2026 Met Gala. Public reaction to this has been a wild mix of "you go, girl," and "wait, what?" Viral clips on TikTok have been dissecting the interview's subtext, with some fans praising her for flipping the narrative on motherhood in your 50s. The social media debate, however, took a sharper turn on Reddit and X, where critics pointed out the logistics of being a 70-year-old at an 8th grade graduation. The confusion was deepened by the fact that Sanchez has been incredibly emotional lately. She's been open about bawling over her youngest daughter, Ella, moving out for college later this year. To many, the baby tomorrow comment wasn't a biological plan. It was a psychological reaction to the house finally going quiet. This situation escalated because Lauren Sanchez isn't just a celebrity. She's a brand ambassador for the Bezos empire. For context, Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott famously kept their 4 children almost entirely out of the public eye. Lauren, by contrast, is a post-everything mother who shares photos, interviews, and emotional milestones with her 25, 19, and 18-year-old kids. This is everything about influencer culture in 2026. Even for the world's elite, the relatable mom content is the ultimate currency. It affects her reputation by making her seem human and vulnerable, but it also creates a PR mess when those human moments are interpreted as literal business plans. Add original commentary and analysis. Why was her publicist so quick to do damage control? Because when you're married to the founder of Amazon, a baby isn't just a baby, it's a succession plan. If the world thinks a new Bezos era is coming, it changes the conversation around his legacy and his estate. By leaning into the baby talk right before the Met Gala, Sanchez might have been trying to create a warm narrative to drown out the awkward, shooing away video from the Vanity Fair Oscar party that went viral last month. It's a classic pivot. Move the conversation from marital tension to baby fever. Maintain a conversational tone, but let's look at the Met Gala factor. Sanchez is set to co-chair the biggest night in fashion, an event where the look is everything. The pacing of her public appearances has been intense, moving from her sailing yacht Kourou to the Galapagos to the Times interview. Short, punchy sentences in the fashion blogs are calling her the new queen of the Met. Slower, more analytical tone during the discussion of her children's books shows that she is trying to build a career that is independent of her husband's bank account, even if her baby tomorrow comments are what's getting the clicks. We have to clearly separate the confirmed details from the online theories. It is a confirmed fact that her rep denied the pregnancy. It is a confirmed fact that her daughter is leaving for college this year. The online theories, however, are suggesting that the couple is actively looking into surrogacy. Fans are theorizing that Sanchez wants to solidify the marriage with a biological link, especially after those divorce rumors sparked by a supposedly cold interaction at the Oscars. There is also a viral theory that Mark Zuckerberg's recent likes on her Instagram posts have created a competitive tech billionaire dynamic that is playing out through their wives' public images. +1. The analytical tone of the empty nest discussion is where the real heart of the story lies. Slower, more thoughtful threads on parenting forums are discussing how the baby tomorrow comment is a universal feeling for mothers whose kids are leaving. It's a mourning of a phase of life. For Sanchez, who has been a mother for a quarter of a century, the idea of a house without children is clearly terrifying. This leads us to a bigger industry question. Is there an age limit on baby fever branding? In a world where modern medicine makes later-in-life family expansion possible, are we going to see a trend of silver-haired surrogacy among the billionaire class? The upcoming response possibility is a Met Gala reveal. While she isn't pregnant, all eyes will be on her midsection on the first Monday in May, looking for any sign that the coy smile she gave the New York Times reporter meant more than her publicist is letting on. The future impact of this comment will be seen in her upcoming children's book tour, where she will likely have to answer the baby question in every single city. Ultimately, the internet isn't just buzzing because of a potential baby. It's buzzing because Lauren Sanchez is a 56-year-old woman saying she's not done growing. Whether she actually has another child or is just missing her daughter, she successfully reminded everyone that the Bezos era is just as much about family as it is about the final frontier. Do you think Lauren was just having a sentimental mom moment about her kids growing up, or was that coy smile a hint that a new addition to the Bezos compound is actually in the works? Let's talk about it in the comments.